Everyone, let's begin on the Courtyard. I've got this beautiful glossy photo printed on presentation paper for a reference on color. I'm also going to be using my color note with recipes for each color. And this color isolator will allow me to see the colors correctly. For example, I can see that that really is a red violet. I can really see just how coral this, or terracotta, this wall is. Also down here on the floor, I can see just how blue violet that is. So let's begin. Over here, I've got some paint already mixed up. Here's my red violet, blue violet. This is my secondary green, a little bit of yellow ochre. This right here could use just a little more of the vermilion, and maybe even just a little more. And this is permanent yellow light. Okay, I am using a big brush. This is a 12. It is a Scepter Gold number 2 series. I'm going to just simply put down some layers of color, and at some point it's going to get very wet. So let's begin. I'm going to start with some yellow ochre. And this is just going to go down really fast. This I'm going to hold almost to the white of the paper. Just trying to see the color. I don't want to get bogged down in any one particular place at this time. The color is bouncing off of everything. So trying to set the tone, really. Didn't need to be doing that right then. Okay, let's go over here. All right, this is that orange. This might be a little doorknob right here. This should be easy and very spontaneous for all of us. We don't want to get bogged down in details yet. Too soon. You know, I'm going to take a candle and do this right here. So I'm going to hold on to that and get over here. I'm going to put the green down. Now it's really important up here to hold on to that white. So keep in mind, I am not using Frisket. I am just using this big brush to don't get too carried away. All right, so this is pretty serious right here because this is all I'll ever do for this little bit of green. So take it seriously and study it. While we'll adjust it, you want to really give it the feel. All right, and we're gonna go all the way over here. Give it that texture. And let's hope this is going to be enough. Notice that I really am trying to get my brush strokes to look like these little leaves. With one application, I'm hoping not to have to come back. I will need to come back up here. Because the intensity is pretty, I mean, it's gonna be hard for me to feel like I've got the top of it there. Okay, with that on my brush, I'm just gonna come out down here and try to drop in some of these darks and then move up. But before I do, I've got to be sure to go get that orange. So we've got the doorway. Okay. So we really are doing a lot to get started. All right, let's go ahead and put these doors in. We're going to add just a little bit of earthy All right, so you're wondering why I didn't put down the coral first. Well, it's because I want the light. I want the light from these leaves. So I wanted the negative space. So, some of this will have to be done on the dry paper. Okay, and remember, we're gonna do a wax candle in here. I think it'll really be pretty. Let's soften this and get down the blue. So the blue, let's carry the blue over to the green, and let's put a little of the purple in there. And let's, while it's wet, we're gonna start to drag this purple down the wall. It's damp. Let's go get a little bit of the blue. On this damp paper, we're gonna start to work in. Still using the big brush. And we're getting an idea of where things are gonna go. There's a lot going on here. What I'm doing now is just simply utilizing the damp paper. So where I can put in texture, while it's damp, and let those edges soften. I'm doing it. There'll be time for more detail later. I'm just about finished. But you get the gist. We could keep working. But I need more time to study. Let's stop right there and let it dry.